of my favorite things to talk to my clients about is nutrition. When I began as a health and wellness coach over a decade ago, I really focused on making nutritional plans for individuals. And when I went back to school and got my master's in mental health counseling, I decided that I really wanted to learn, well, what do you need to eat for your mental health? So I focused my capstone project on that. And I specifically researched what's really good for individuals to help them reduce anxiety and help them manage and cope with depression, or foods that can boost your mood. Because if you look at the mental health statistics, those are the two things that as individuals we often struggle with. And even if you don't have a traditional diagnosis, I think we all know in this busy world, it's always helpful to have simple things around us that can reduce our stress and boost our moods. So first of all, in terms of eating for your mental health, we want to make sure that we crowd out all of those processed foods. So how are you going to do that? You want to focus on eating nutrient-dense foods. So these are things like, of course, your fruits and vegetables, having really healthy fats in your diet, such as nuts and seeds, olive oil, avocados, salmon. Also focusing a lot on lean proteins and whole grain, and really crowding out, all those high sugar foods, all of those foods containing a lot of ultra processed ingredients. We really want to focus on more of those natural foods. But there's really specific foods that are great for anxiety and depression. So when it comes to somebody that wants to reduce some of the stress, right? Reduce some of that anxiety. First of all, you want to watch your caffeine intake. There's nothing wrong with having some caffeine, but when we're having a lot of it, it can make us a lot more jittery. You also want to focus on eating foods that have omega-3 fatty acids. So things like salmon, walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, almonds, all those things that taste really yummy. Also, you want to focus on having things like whole grains, and eggs can be really good. And when it comes to boosting your mood and really kind of fighting off depression or helping you manage it, some of the best things are actually greens, kale, spinach, throwing those things in smoothies, having them in soups as a side with all of your meals, throwing them in a salad can be really great, as well as all those great omega-3 fatty acids. Having some fish can be really helpful, as well as liver. Now, I know what you're thinking with the liver. My grandma was Polish. She used to eat it all the time, but they do actually make supplements with it. So if you're somebody that wants to check that out, that's definitely something that you can talk with your healthcare provider about. But really a great way to start is, again, just crowding out some of those more ultra processed foods, cooking more, eating more real foods, and then having just those little nutritional gems that can really boost your mood.